Hi.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are in a different angle, different position today, different place in the home today. Sorry Dallas, love you. So listen, this is a different angle, this is a different place where I normally am. I wanted to start filming outside of my library, but today I decided that me and the dogs and Church, the cat over there in the corner, would do a manga haul from my living room, from my floor obviously, because I am a floor person. And yeah, I just want to share my manga that I've bought like recently with you all. I want to just kind of start fresh with the new year because I have a stack that I've been accumulating and I just want to go ahead and share them with you. That way they can go on my shelves and I can start curating another haul to show you later. So this one is a smaller haul for me. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about two really quickly. I got volume 3 and volume 5 of Judge. Now, if you're thinking, Tamika, that looks really weird. Yeah, it does, because I bought these off eBay. This one is the 5th volume. It's a library binding. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but it is. This is a horror game series, and volume 3 and volume 6 are essentially out of print. They're very, very hard to get. And I really thought that I did something and I got this book for like $20. Pretty sure this is in German. It's not in English, I will tell you that. I can't read it, I'll tell you that too. So I did not get the book I thought I was getting. I mean, I got it. It is volume 3 of Judge, but it's not in English. So I really thought I was doing something slick there and I wasn't, which is very frustrating. I'm gonna throw this comic in really quick. I got this copy of The Asylum of Horrors. This is a one-shot. It's just a one-shot. It's a horror comic series and I just wanted to throw it in there because I bought it. I also picked up a copy of Cheeky Brat. This is volume 1. This is I want to say it's a shoujo, but I've honestly not looked at demographics, so I don't really have a clue. So essentially we have our heroine who is the basketball team manager, and she has a crush on like the captain of the basketball team, but he gets a girlfriend. And this new dude comes in and they develop a relationship. It sounds adorable. This is from Yen Press, and I just think this is gonna be really cute, so I'm excited to get to it. I think there's like 3 volumes out so far, so I wanted to just hop on it while it was kind of early. And again, this just looks like something that I would like. It just looks really cute. And then we have Blood on the Tracks volume 7, which if y'all have been around my channel for any length of time, you all know that I freaking love Blood on the Tracks. It's one of my favorite series, literally ever. I give almost every volume 5 stars. I absolutely love it. It is a psychological horror thriller situation between a mother and a son. They have a very abusive situation, a very abusive relationship. They're not good for each other. Like, she is not good for her son. So yeah, I just really, really enjoy this series and I have it pre-ordered. Like, I'm pretty sure I get a new copy in like a week and a half. So I'm just saying, I love this series. I love this series so, so much. It is absolutely fantastic. If I had to recommend a series to someone that doesn't love horror or is interested in horror but like doesn't want to dive in the deep end, this is the one for it. This series is that series. Then I have a copy of A Rose in Blood. I'm pretty sure this is a vampire series. I don't know a ton about this. I know I pre-ordered it because it looked super interesting, but yeah, it looks like it's vampires because I'm looking at like the inside of it obviously. But it says, what lurks behind the gazes of mesmerizing men who eat blood red crystals. I am very excited to get into this one and try it out. I think this one is going to be fantastic. It looks so, so good, and like y'all know I'm a sucker for just about anything that comes with like vampires. Like, I'm in for vampires. Like, give me all the vampire books that you can hand to me. I love them. So then I have these two actually Shay got me these. Let me give it in the order because Shay actually sent me a couple things, so I'm gonna pull them all really quickly. But these are things that Shay sent me, which I love Shay so much. If you don't know who Shay is like one of my favorite humans on the entire planet. But Shay is from Shay Geeks Out. She is the reason I read so much manga now because she just kind of helped me get back into that world. We have a copy of Censor, which is by Junji Ito, which is my favorite mangaka. Obviously, you all know this. I love Junji Ito. But she sent me this one. I think she got this as PR, and she doesn't read Junji Ito. She doesn't do horror. And I do. I love horror. And I was like, hey Shay, I want it. Like, sell it to me. I will pay you for it. Send it over. And she's like, I'm just gonna give it to you. And I was like, no, like, let me at least pay for shipping or something. And she said, no, I'm not allowed. So she gave me this. This was a very beautiful surprise that I absolutely am so thankful for. I love Shay. I love this mangaka. If y'all have not read Junji Ito, I don't know where you've been, because he's fantastic. He has such good work, and I am eventually going to be doing like first impressions or reviews on all of his books. I'm gonna get back to that. I did not review Shiver like I intended to, because, you know, my life got turned upside down at that point in my life. My dad had just got really sick. I had gotten into that new relationship. I had a friend staying with me, and like, you know, everything was just kind of chaos at that point in my life when I read Shiver. So I just never did my review on it, which is really frustrating, because I had made a point to myself that I was going to start reviewing all of the manga that I was reading, but I just didn't. So I am excited to get back to a point where I'm actually reviewing them all. I'm actually staying at my house again, which is a whole situation that, like, you know, I wasn't staying at my house for a long time, and you all know that. You all know that I was never home. I was never here. I was always gone, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm now staying at my house a majority of the time, getting back to a place where I'm like picking up my manga again, and it is just, I'm kind of getting back into the swing of everything, right? And I'm starting to like get back to like where I was before with like reading my manga and making sure I'm prioritizing my content and making sure that like I'm okay mentally, while also being a workaholic, because that's who I am, what I do. Shay sent me this. I love her for it. I cannot wait to read this. She also sent me this copy of another Junji Ito. This one is Fragments of Horror, another shorter one than he has, which anything he has is horror, obviously, because he's Junji Ito, except I think he has like one series that's not horror. But I don't know anything about this. Oh, that looks disgusting. But I don't know anything about this other than it's Junji Ito. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna love it. It's just the way it works. Shay also got me a light novel. This one is called Orc Erotica. But it's literally Orc Erotica. Like, it's erotica about orcs. And she got it for herself, and she also got it for me and Izzy. So we're all gonna read this together at some point. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, and I don't have any hesitation on continuing and reading it. She also sent me 2 more things because she's a freaking angel. So this is volume 1 and 2, and this is of the series Scarlet. This is a Yuri girl love story, and I'm about 99% sure they're vampires, because like, look at that. They're vampires, you know what I'm saying? So very excited. The back says, is it a Yuri fairy tale or a Yuri horror story? I'm cool with either. I like both options. So continuing on, I have volumes 7 through 10 of Sweat and Soap, which y'all know we love Sweat and Soap. I have not hauled Sweat and Soap in so long that I have literally 4 different copies here. Pretty sure I didn't haul volume 6 either, but we're just gonna go with it and pretend like these are the most recent ones. So yes, Sweat and Soap. If y'all have not heard me talk about this series already, this is a seinen series about a girl who believes she has like a really bad body odor issue. She sweats a lot, and about a dude who really loves how she smells, and he's like a soap designer, and he has like inspiration from the way she smells, and they end up developing a relationship. It's a very interesting play on pheromones, and I really enjoy it. So I had to bring it up. Also, I have a copy of Cutie and the Beast Volume 3, which is another series I absolutely adore. I love the series so stinking much, so I'm really happy that I was able to continue this. I did get this from Half Price Books for like $6.50 or something like that, and I just had the time of my life with this. I love the continuation of this story. This is an age gap romance. It is a shoujo. This one is about Momoka and Kuga. Kuga is a professional wrestler, and Momoka is his #1 fan. They have a relationship. It's very adorable. I cannot say enough nice things about Cutie and the Beast. I love it. They do have a 10-year age gap though, so if that is something you're kind of weird about, just know it going in. Then lastly, I have My Love Mix-Up Volume 1, which I pre-ordered, and I don't remember why I pre-ordered this. It sounded interesting to me at the time, so I pre-ordered it. So, I mean, I'm not gonna complain because obviously at some point I was interested enough to pre-order it, so I'm obviously going to get back to it at some point. I think this might be a BL. Okay, so actually I'm gonna read you the back of it because it just sounds interesting, but it's about a boy who has a crush on a girl in his class, and this girl has a crush on another boy in the class, and on her eraser, which he's taken, like he's borrowed from her, it has that boy's name written on it, and then that boy thinks that this boy, our other main hero in here, has a crush on him and not the other way around. He thinks it's his eraser. So it just sounds like it's gonna be cute and adorable. So I cannot wait to actually jump into that. This one is from Shoujo Beat. So this is gonna be pretty wholesome and sweet, I'm assuming. So yeah, those are all the mangas that I've bought recently. I'm really excited. We're gonna go into 2022 with like a fresh mind on manga, and really just, I'm gonna buy whatever I want when it comes to manga, and I'm going to read whatever I want when it comes to manga, and I'm just gonna continue with being, you know, reading whatever I feel like. And I'm really excited to read more manga this year. That's my goal. I want to read more manga this year and not stop reading it. So very, very excited. If you are still here, go ahead and leave me a candle emoji down in the comments, and I will chat with y'all in the next one. Bye, everyone.
Don't you wanna have some fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like